Megathy. Hello. I see you. Meg, it was so good to see you in person for the first time. It was way too brief. I forget how energized I am from in-person interaction like that. So next time I'm going to plan it way, way, way better. And maybe I can actually fulfill my dream of having the after party B&B for everybody. And by after party, I mean it's the chillest fucking, like, definition of a party you can possibly have. Chronic hello, Goon Morgan. I need to post all my fucking pictures. Why am I so bad at my job, dude? Same. Huge, huge, huge same. I took no pictures? None? Not a single one? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Dude, I'm the worst. I have a bunch of pictures. I literally just something about like compiling the post that I don't know. Why is this such a barrier for me? I'm not sure. I was wondering why I wasn't hearing stream. I had the tab muted. SMH. Damn. Welcome back, Twy. Nins, hello. Good morning. Yuri, hello. Good morning. How are you? Happy whole day. Man, I feel so good. I missed you guys so fucking much. Hey, the roof fucking sucks. I don't know why I fucking thought that was a good fucking idea. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I missed you guys. I missed you guys a lot. Technically, I was here doing the roofing, but I wasn't really. I mean, it can be a good idea, and it sucks. Well, if I had better hardware set up, if I had like a better lapel mic set up, better means to read chat while on a roof and doing manual labor, etc., etc., I think it could have been way better. If I had more help with the roof, like we thought we were, it would have been better. If I had someone that was more experienced in roofing, it would have been better. But I'm a little upset that I'm not gonna be able to look at the roof and be like, I fucking did that. I can go to the back half and be like, I did half of this, you know? A lot of fun. Also, we learned a lot of things from your dad, and the neighbor kids did too. True. I'm a little upset at the neighbor kids because we paid them all that money, all that tip money and stuff. They never came back. Chavon came back once. And then any other time I talked to him, he's like, oh yeah, I'll be there, and then never showed up. Yeah, just a little. Lenny, hello. Goon Morgan. Oh man, I haven't. Hey, we're in for a treat. I haven't used this in. I just fuck. Hello. Uh, my my intro button's not working. Hold please. Bookie, hello. Goon Morgan, how are you? Bookie, hello. Chronic, hello. Okay, now let's see. Nope, it's still fucked up. I'm gonna have to manually play the intro. Where is that? Hang on. What? Okay, now, oh, right. It's not going to automatically go over because I didn't use the button. I'm here. I'm with it. Hello. Hang on, I'm falling behind on saying hi but closers. Let's see. I did Bookie, Chronic, Tatiana, hello. Anna Banana, hello. Goon Morgan. Xanabelle, hello. How are you? Rin, hello. Good morning. How are you? Drake, hi. Welcome back. Sweetbeat, hello. Y'all, I got to meet Sweetbeat in person. It was fantastic. It was wonderful. We did not share a big old wet sloppy kiss, but you know, there's always next time. Skywalker, hello. Goon Morgan, how are you? So happy to see everyone again. I didn't sleep well, so I'll be lurking and napping, but wanted to say hi, Halls. Good to see you. I'm so glad to be back in the chair. I'm so glad. I missed you guys so fucking much. Yeah, the names that I recognized from TwitchCon were Sweetbeat and Malhaku. How's the roof looking? That's it. Banned. It's not. We gave up. So we ran into some issues that were a little more complicated in scope than just ripping up some shingles and slapping them back down. And we spent literally 2 entire work days trying to fix that issue. And by the end of the second workday, where we had redone everything we had done on the first day, only to find out that the problem was still there and we would have to rip up everything a second time, I was like, Dad, I love you so much. I think we need to stop. We kept preaching that we're going to do this right. And it doesn't feel like that's what we're doing now. Trying to fix this corner here from water damage. So I'm going to hire a company to finish the rest of it. And He was disappointed. No, my inspections were canceled today because of the rain. So all of the inspections, I have one guy, the one guy that didn't give me a time, he just said today. I haven't gotten a call from yet. But the two other companies that are supposed to come out and look are rescheduled for Monday. So we'll see. Melodious Cosmos, hello. Goon Morgan, how are you? Welcome back. I think it's good to know your limits. Professionals are professional for a reason. Exactly. Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, you know? Tell your dad we love seeing him and are proud of him. Absolutely, I will. Thank you. Y'all did a lot, and you still know more than you did before. I think it's a lot. Yeah, like I now have a much more comprehensive knowledge of roofing and roofing activities than a normal person probably. If it were new construction that was done right, I could have done it no problem. But 3 layers and shoddy construction combined with water damage, no. Little woozy because I got blood work done and I get that stupid thing of needles that makes me faint, but beyond that I'm vibing. Hell yeah. Good to know. Or glad to hear. Good to hear. Glad to know. I don't know, man. I just work here. I'm glad you're doing okay. You had the can of worms roof with all you found, right?
Well, excuse me, princess.
Brick, thank you so much for the gift sub to I'm proud of you. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Very sweet, very kind. Brick, hi, how are you? Glad to be able to just sit and chill with peeps today. Yeah, for real. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And now once the rest of the roof is done right, you'll know how to do it. Basically, all the maintenance repairs yourself. Exactly. If I ever need to repair a shingle, I can just do that. It happens with big projects often. Sadly, it's still good to know that all that's wrong and taking steps to handle it. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what other fucking roadblocks we run into. Ripping up the other 3/4 of the house from their shingles and stuff. Hopefully none. Yeah, hopefully. This stuff isn't unusual at all. Yeah, yeah. Sending good vibes that you found all the gremlins now. God, I hope so. God, I hope so. Yeah, I'm still upset. I'm still a little disappointed, but I'm in the works to have professionals take care of it, which should hopefully expedite the process tremendously. Because if it was just me and my dad still, we were looking at adding another week to the process, and one of many of the factors that led me to being like, we need to fucking stop. I needed to be here doing what I'm good at. I'm good at being an internet jackass. I'm good at entertainment. I do not have a comprehensive knowledge of roofing and carpentry. I'm not good at that. So I should be here. It was all good watching you work hard. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it did great things to my arms for sure. Like that's great. That's fun. I'm a little banged up and stuff, but like the arms be arming. Look at that left one. My God. Okay. And my shoulders were already absolutely disgustingly huge. And now they're just fucking, they're massive, dude. They're massive. It's probably the most unique thing I've ever watched on stream. Thank you. Nice. Thanks, Mixed. Mix, you didn't even ask to feel my muscles whenever we met up. Kind of fucked up. Just saying. Habib, hope you're doing well. I somehow accumulated 48,000 points over the course of those roofing streams. Let's go. Huge joints action. Yeah, I thought it was so cool learning about roofing, even though I will probably never own a roof. You know, you never know. Tark, hello. Goon Morgan, how are you? Welcome back. It's funny, that's one of the first things that Mick Foolery asked me. They were like, hey, can I feel your biceps? And I was like, absolutely you can. 100%. There's an Overwatch 2 skin for Rain that's mythic that reminds me because of your Twitch. Oh, yeah. I think I know the one. I live in LA, Beeps, and I refuse to leave. Roofs are dumb expensive. True. Never mind. Yeah. Starting, like, you can get a little rinky-dink house for about starting at $1 million in LA. There are quite a few holes in the suburb that have accumulated over the past week or two. Oh, good. Started to wonder if we could pull off fixing our own roof. I now am rethinking that. Yeah, it's fucking rough. It's fucking rough as hell. It's very hard. Well, if you have a newer roof, it probably wouldn't be that bad. If you have a roof that was done correctly and is old, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But if you have a roof that is old and also not done correctly, you're going to find some fuck shit. Ours is from like the 50s. Yeah, that's when ours was. And they fucked up the corner piece that we were trying to fix. They fucked that up so bad. So bad. Anyway. Their streams are super fun. Chat really coming through on the jams and bringing those silly goofies while we marvel at the hard work. Oh, absolutely. Every time I came in here and I saw chat still rolling, it warmed my fucking heart that sometimes I don't even technically need to be here. And that's a pretty cool feeling. I know, obviously, I think that's preferred, but, you know, miss you, by the way. That's pretty gay, Mix. That's pretty gay. I miss you too. I also met Mixed at TwitchCon, whom we also did not share a big, fat, wet, sloppy kiss. I'm a little disappointed, but you know, it is what it is. Got to meet Mixed. That was really fun. Meg and I also did not share a big, fat, wet, sloppy kiss. And, you know, probably good. I, so far, knock on fucking wood, do not have COVID. So I'm crossing my fucking fingers. You never cracked my back? Ooh, that's true. Me either. I was so worried about getting sick. Right. You were too busy looking for caffeine? That's so fucking real. That's so fucking real. I mean, Meg, I drank 5 Red Bulls that day. Only one of them had vodka in it, though. How the fuck you still alive? ADHD can be a superpower and also a curse. And when talking about drinking 5 Red Bulls in one day, absolutely it's a superpower. Were you trying to see God? No, I was trying to stay awake. I didn't have any tachycardia. I had 0 palpitations. But did you take your Adderall? I'll let you take a motherfucking guess on whether or not I took my fucking Adderall on the day that I drank 5 fucking Red Bulls. Do you think I took my Adderall on the day that I took 5 fucking Red Bulls? Huh? Fuck no. I was self-medicating, motherfucker. Anyway. People say I went on vacation, then you went to TwitchCon on top of being on the roof, and it feels like a month since I've seen you. No, literally. It feels like a month since I've done a normal stream. You would have ascended? That's a great way to say I would have died.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Take your Adderall, coward. For legal purposes, this is a joke.
Let's go log in 3 months in advance. Who are you again? I don't remember, dude. Literally, the last roofing stream that we did, I was obviously like upset and I was closing out stream. I forgot that Fridays were hole inspector. I don't know who I am anymore. Is the roof done, or is this a touchy topic? That's it. Banned. After we spent literally 2 days trying to fix a corner of the roof that had a bunch of water damage so that we could start finishing and shingling the roof, and by the end of that 2 days it still wasn't completely done, and we were going to have to tear up all of the fixing that we did to redo it again, I said, Daddy? No, we're done. I need to get some professionals to do this. I've been able to catch streams, so I didn't know the lore. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. Maybe there should be a roof command to summarize it every time someone comes in and asks. Maybe. God, I want to cry, dude. It makes me want to cry. I wanted to be able to do this roof ourselves so bad, but like I was seeing the toll that it was taking on my dad's body. And my dad is incredibly stubborn. He would have kept going until it was done or he died. And most of the motivation to do the roof by myself was for me to do the work and to learn how to do it. And it ended up that Dad was doing most of the work instead. And I was like, I can't, that was one of very many reasons that I decided to call it off. Right. Yeah, we were doing a lot. And honestly, I can look at that back half and it looks so good. The back half of the roof, the one that we did from start to finish all by ourselves, it looks fucking incredible. And we replaced the wood there. We replaced all the shingles. Not even replaced. We added flashing that wasn't there before. Like, takes maturity to know when to stop and let someone else handle things. Yeah, but still, my ego and my pride, it hurts. Doing that much to yourselves is so incredible already. Yeah. On the positive side, you gave it a fair crack. You did what you could and you learned some stuff. True. And I'm hoping that having most of the materials, and having done half of the roof already to completion and having ripped off a quarter of all the shingles already will put a massively large dent in how much a company is going to charge us to do the rest of the roof. I have a great backside now. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you get a leak after all this, you'll know how to get up there and fix it. True. True. You save yourself money regardless. Exactly. I don't think I'm going to have any funds left over to try and tackle our credit card debt like I thought we were. Because we're going to end up having to hire a company anyway. But I just gotta be better about money things, I guess. A solid roof is vital, absolutely. Beastness will be here before you know it. True. That'll be really fun. You might be able to tell if they're squeezing you. Absolutely. After listening to you explain the last couple days in problems, the partner was like, nope, I would have just burned my house down at that point. It crossed my mind. I did cry at one point before I left for LA because it was so hard. Like, ugh. Hard. It was so hard. Oh. Ah! Good morning, everybody. I hope you needed to wake up. If you needed if you needed to wake up, there you go. Hey, you know how when someone sends a Spotify link in Discord, it will, if you hit the play button, it'll just start playing in Discord, and there's absolutely zero fucking volume control in the little mini player inside of Discord. That's what happened just now. How did I forget to be a streamer so hard? How did I forget to do my job to such a concerning degree? I'm so sorry. Yeah, and there's been a lot of updates to like Stream Deck and OBS and Windows and fucking Windows, yeah. Every time I take a vacation, I forget how to do my job right. Have you tried the virtual Stream Deck yet? It's fun. I've not. Anna Banana, hello. Goon Morgan. Nothing makes you realize how much repetition goes into skills than having a long break. You can have it on your screen and make it quite large. Hey, coincidentally, if you go to my Fansly, you can also have it on your screen. And not. Man, why isn't my Stream Deck fucking working today? Maybe I need to restart it. Hang on. Oh. Closing out Stream Deck just crashed my chat window. What the fuck is what the literal actual fuck is happening right now? What is gooning on right now? I hate trying to watch at work because I'll type a message and then have to walk away to help a customer. Did Beep see my message about grants for roof cost? No, I didn't. Bookie, I'm gonna check your message history. I meant to ask, have you seen there's any grants or anything to help with roof expenses? Like, what is this like government programs or? The sector of my workplace project was just in disappear for 30 seconds. And I was so glad it got wiped somehow, but it's back. Let's go. I'm blaming AWS. The internet is broken because of monopoly. True. Mm-hmm. My laptop has also been funky this week. Wonder if there was a bad update. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see if it's fixed. Nope. It's still not switching scenes. That's not good. Like my zooms aren't working either. Oh, I think it's an OBS issue. I might have to restart OBS.